I have talked to a lot of our ancestors, the dead, since I've been on this journey. We're getting ready to do a massive, what the spiritual people will call ascension, but it's not so much, it's an ascension, but it's literally, when you have demons around you, I've talked about them being crabs in a pot, like they're hanging on to the crabs as you pull one out. The rest of the crabs are all grabbing on. It's less of an ascension right now than it is elimination of the crabs that are holding us down. So there are entire groups of people who have given their power to other things, mostly people in religion. And there were, as far as I understand it, there were 5 planets of people who worshipped elsewhere, elsewise, that showed up here. Not all of them are leaving, but a lot of them are, because they're just not letting go of their religion. And I've had this crazy group of famous people that I've talked to that have passed. I've talked to John McCain. I've talked to all different kinds of people, MLK. Some of the highlights, Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Ruth has been, how do I say it? Ruth has become known to me as Bader Vader. She's a tough cookie. And she had her written word, and her written word, it didn't turn out to mean a lot, given what our administration is doing. And so I got to witness, metaphysically, Ruth killing, I think she might have killed a god, because she was pissed. And we need to be pissed. One of the things I've said is we're all about love and light, and that's what the Bible tells us, turn the other cheek, and love and light is what universal spirituality teaches us. And as I've been working with our dead, they've learned we need to be pissed, and Ruth killed a demon. So I've come to really appreciate Ruth. What I'm here to tell you is today, sometimes you realize a voice is missing. I was missing George Carlin, and today George Carlin showed up for the first time, and I was wondering why George Carlin was so quiet, because George was a great observational comedian of our time, and George was brilliant, and he saw things. And I'm going to try and get this right. Hold on, I'm going to switch so I don't fuck up the whole first part I said. I think what George said is, I said, where have you been? You've been really quiet. And he responded with, why get in the clown car if you don't like where it's going? George Carlin, 2025. Love you guys.